What's up guys, Dosny Gaming here, and today my channel turns 3 years old, and to celebrate I'm going to review one of Nintendo's most underrated games, ARMS. Let's get into it. So ARMS released very early on in the Nintendo Switch's life, and it is still one of Nintendo's newest IPs. So if you haven't caught on yet, the game is about arms. Well, it's a fighting game, and you use your arms to fight, and most of the time that's what you do when you fight, anyways. But the fighting gameplay in this game is so fun and very addictive. Like, there's a good amount of content in this game, but it's mainly just what you see here, and it's still fun, and it feels like a lot of content because the gameplay is just so addictive. Now, besides fighting, there are some other modes in this game, so let's look over them. First of all, there's a basketball minigame called Hoops, and the objective is to grab your opponent and throw them through the hoop about 5 times before they do it to you. And it's really fun, and it's just a nice addition. And then there's V-Ball, which is just volleyball pretty much, but it's still good. 1-on-100 is a mode where you fight 100 characters that are not as strong as you, and your goal is just to make it to the end. Headlock Scramble is where you take like this robot head thing and it gives you extra arms, and the other opponents are trying to get it too, and you're supposed to get it and beat the other characters. So those are pretty much all of the modes, but what I spend most of the time in is the Grand Prix. So the Grand Prix is like the main mode where you go through fighting a lot of the characters, and then you get to the end and you fight the final boss guy, and it's just very addictive. I love playing through it over and over again with a different character, and you can just play through it over and over again. Real quick, for the people who are ARMS fans, comment your favorite character. Mine is Springtron. He's just a really cool looking guy. So the game does have multiplayer. It has local multiplayer, online multiplayer, and split screen multiplayer. I haven't tried the local or the split screen, but I'm sure they're very good. And the online still surprisingly does work, and you still can find people if you just wait long enough. So an important thing about the game are the stages, because those are what you're fighting on, of course, and they're nice stages. There's a lot of variety, and they're good to fight on. Another thing I love about ARMS is how much it reminds me of the Splatoon series. Like, it's a fresh, new Nintendo franchise, and just the characters and the vibe overall reminds me a ton of Splatoon. And I kind of think Nintendo was kind of like trying and hoping that ARMS would be kind of like the Splatoon of the Nintendo Switch, because like Splatoon came out on the Wii U and it did pretty good. So they were kind of hoping ARMS would probably do just as good, and I don't think ARMS sold terribly. I think it sold like 2 million or something, and for a game like this, that isn't that bad, honestly. And for Nintendo Switch 2 users, you can download a free update for ARMS that gives it better performance and graphics. Now, I didn't really notice anything with it because it already looked amazing on the original Switch, but I'm sure it's probably better. So my final verdict for ARMS is it's an amazing game. Like, I honestly have nothing bad to say about this game. It's just so addictive and fun, and the art style is amazing and stuff. And like, if you haven't tried it and you're thinking about wanting to like try it, you need to, and don't listen to what people say, because if you don't like it and stuff, you're entitled to your opinion, but I honestly don't understand why ARMS gets so much hate, because it's a very solid, addictive game. Well, that's gonna do it for this review. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and comment what you think of ARMS, and subscribe if you love Nintendo. Jesus loves you.